We are Two Guys Playing Zelda, and you can follow us on Twitter at Two Guys Play Zelda or email us at twoguysplayingzelda@gmail.com.
Welcome to part 5 of our video walkthrough for the original Legend of Zelda. In this part, we just completed the 3rd dungeon. We're going to get a few things from the overworld here before we make our way to the 4th dungeon.
Yeah, we'll get some rupees, we'll get the bait piece, we'll get another heart piece. That's all the way on the other side of Hyrule.
Yes.
And then we'll make our way to the 4th dungeon.
You will have the pleasure of watching us run all the way across the overworld once or twice.
We're going to waste a lot of time in this walkthrough, to be honest with you.
Yeah. But it's a necessity. It's a necessity. And here we're just going to bomb this little wall, and we're going to come in here and get 30 rupees. 30
rupees,
Rupees are so important in this game. You don't realize how much you need them until you start having to buy bomb upgrades, magical shields,
and those bomb upgrades are huge because you're going to need those bomb upgrades in later dungeons.
Yes, very true.
Because I know when we get to the 8th and the 9th dungeon, there is a ton of places to bomb.
Yes, there are. Plus, they come in handy fighting the blue dark nuts a little later on. So,
well, sort of.
They can.
If you give them in the right spot, it helps.
Yep. So. Anyway, now that we got that first set of rupees, we're going to go make our way here and get another little bundle of rupees.
And this one will be 10 right here. And I think we're getting close to the end of all the rupee locations.
We almost have to be.
Yeah, I don't think we have very many left. This could actually be... I think this might be the last one.
Yeah, I think it is. I don't think we get any more. But, so now if you need rupees, you're going to have to go either play the rupee game or just kill enemies till you find them.
Well, if you play the rupee game, just don't save it.
Yes.
Go in there, try it a couple times, because there's one to the left of the start screen.
Yep.
Just try it a couple times, and if you don't do good, don't save.
I like how you go to the fairy fountain there just to get a half a heart, and you almost immediately lose it.
But you get the beam, though. You get the beam.
Very true. I missed that in the 3D Zelda games. I tell you what, you lose that beam, and it's a pain.
It's a Skyward Sword, kind of.
It is a little bit. That's right.
So...
Yeah,
oh, well.
Man, you lose it in Ocarina of Time.
I almost did lose it coming around that ferry, though.
And now it's gone.
That happens, whatever.
You made it a few rooms, at least.
This is still early in the game right here. I've got a lot better at walking through Hyrule and not getting killed.
Tell you what, just going through those last couple dungeons will teach you not to get killed.
Yeah, and we don't need the bait right now. We'll actually need it when we go through Dungeon 7.
Yep.
We'll have to get to whatever that thing is.
Yeah.
To get through that one door.
Yeah, but that's a little ways away. We just want to go and grab it now. We had the rupees. It's a good time.
You want to go and buy the stuff early because you need it later on in the game, and then that way you don't waste rupees, by shooting too many arrows or doing whatever, buying too many potions.
And you don't forget about it either.
Yes, that's also true.
Yeah, you don't want to get to where you need it, then realize, oh crap. So always good to get the stuff as early as you can.
And now we make the long trek all the way across Hyrule.
And I believe this is the heart piece that you had to have the raft.
Yeah, you had to have the raft. It's raft. It's it's in the top right part of the map.
Yep, and as you can see, we're at the very bottom middle right now. So
yes.
We got a little ways to go.
I never pay attention to that dot.
Oh, I never do either. I wish the actual little gray box there actually had a better map.
The actual. Well, you couldn't put the map actually on a square.
Just something better.
Yeah, that's true.
Show colors for what part of the terrain you're in or something.
Yeah, that's true. That would be a good idea. Actually, I do like that idea.
So,
or at least the water or something.
Yeah.
Actually, if you just put the lakes, there's 2 lakes.
Yeah.
In the middle of the map, you just put that in there, it'd be fine.
Oh, that would have been nice to have. A gray box doesn't do you a whole lot of good.
Well, they did a lot better on this in Zelda 2, though.
Don't even get me started. I'm not looking forward to that later on. Yeah, you're going to see our misadventures of the Adventure of Link here. We're going to call it the Misadventure of Link at some point, I think. As you can tell, we're kind of just wasting a little time.
Yeah, we're rambling. That's all we're doing is rambling until we get to the next dungeon.
Heart piece.
We got the heart piece, then we got to go all the way back to the dungeon, which is almost all the way on the other side.
Yeah. And that dungeon, that heart piece right there, looks like you should be able to get it, but not till we get the treasure from the next dungeon.
Yeah, we'll get the step ladder in dungeon 4 that allows us to get to that heart piece right there.
But now that you find that little dock right there, before you couldn't do anything with it, now you can go ahead and float across with your raft that you got in the dungeon.
And we'll use it there, and then we'll use it to get to the dungeon number 4, and then we'll never use the raft again.
It's pretty much a terrible dungeon.
Yeah, it's pretty pointless, really.
It really is.
In the whole game.
But now that we do have that heart piece, we're going to make our way to the 4th dungeon, which is the snake.
It's pretty close to the first dungeon, I think.
I believe so.
Because they're both on islands. Just the first one has a bridge going to
that heart piece just taunts you right there.
It does. It taunts you from the beginning of the game, really.
Yep, because you have to come all the way over here very early.
Yeah, we get bombs right there, beginning. I guess you don't have to go up right there, but if you're exploring, hey, probably going to see it.
Plus, I think you get the first sword upgrade and some other things up in that direction somewhere.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're right.
So.
And actually, that bush right there is dungeon number 8.
Yeah, it's a good, nice hiding spot for you.
Yeah,
You never know.
It is. Why is there a random bush right there?
Yeah, I guess that's the only way you would even know to torch it. It's just it's kind of in the middle of the way.
That's something probably exploring that you would actually probably do. So
yeah. Just don't run into that dungeon.
In a random bush, you got unlimited fire on your candles. You might as well burn it.
Yep.
How a flame exits the candle tip, I don't know, but
it's magic, man. It's magic.
I know. It should be called the magical candle then.
Yep. Don't even have magic meter in this game
blue or red. Thank God.
Yeah,
because we use a ton of it.
Yes, we do. And we get that magic meter in Adventure of Link next game.
Oh, do we get? Oh, that's right. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Let's just quit ruining this game by talking about Zelda 2.
Yep. This was a masterpiece here.
Yeah. Great masterpiece.
Yeah.
If you're a Zelda fan, you might just be watching this walkthrough just to kind of just watch it to reminisce, I guess. But if you watch this walkthrough because you never played the game, I mean, if you're a Zelda fan, you have to play this game.
Yes. Very true. It took us years.
Yeah,
I mean, we just did this recently.
Right now.
And we've been Zelda fans our most of our lives.
92, I would say, when Link to the Past came out.
Link to the Past, yep.
We were really young when this game, because this game came out like, what, 86, 87?
I was a baby.
Yeah, so we were both pretty young.
Oh, finally.
Finally got there.
We've reached Dungeon 4, and this is the snake.
Mm-hmm.
And this is still when the dungeon...
Ugly color.
Oh, yeah, that mustard
God, that's
yellow.
hideous. Jeez.
This is at least still when the dungeons are relatively easy. They really ramp up a little bit later in the game once you get to...
As in the next one?
Yeah, Dungeon 5 is the beginning of the painful
The blue dark
dungeons.
nuts, yes.
Yeah, but that boomerang is just such a useful weapon the entire game to kill those keys that are in pretty much every dungeon.
Yeah,
especially the upgrade.
I think they are in every dungeon.
That is a hideous shade of mustard yellow.
Well, enjoy this dungeon because it goes downhill after this.
Yes, it does. Now these little, if you do decide to fight those bad guys, if you do decide to fight those little guys, they actually split into keys after you kill them, or after you get them with your sword.
Is there a way you can kill them? Like I think if you shoot, no.
I think the upgraded sword actually kills them.
That can be true.
When you get the final sword upgrade, it actually kills them in one shot.
That can be true. I knew there was something that did it in one shot.
Yeah, because right now, when you kill a couple of them without killing the keys that come out, the room can get full of keys in a hurry.
Yeah, that's never fun.
No.
They're not hard, but yeah.
Speaking of a room full of keys.
They're not hard, but they can just get in your way. And I don't know why I'm not using a boot. Oh, I don't have to kill them. That's why.
There's a lot of rooms that thankfully you just don't have to worry about killing these guys.
And that'll be more beneficial later on in the game.
Oh, when the enemies get harder.
Yeah. But it gets to the point where you might as well just kill them sometimes because you take so much damage anyway.
Just trying to get around
them. Trying to avoid them. So.
Yep, that's true.
So yeah, this really, I mean, it gets so much harder after this.
Yeah. I mean, all these enemies are basically one-hit kill. I mean, yeah, these blobs split into small.
I looked it up today. They're called not gnolls. Crap. I just looked it up. Zols. They're called Zols. They're called Zols. That's what it is.
I'm still gonna call them blobs.
So I was sitting there and I was like, man, we gotta start learning some of these enemy names. And yeah,
that's one thing. If you've watched any of our walkthroughs, we are terrible about
mini blobs. Are so much better though.
I prefer mini blobs.
The hell's a Zol?
Yeah, I definitely prefer mini block.
Now, I think we've talked about this before, but what happens if you go in that blue area? Do you like?
I don't think you can. I don't think you can.
Oh, you can't go in. You can't go into it. I think. Okay. I remember we talked about it one time.
Because you see how the enemies can't go into it either. I don't think you can.
Okay. At all. The keys can.
Well, the keys are flying.
No, they're not. They're walking in a fast, different direction pace.
There you. That's.
That door's not open, Rita.
I don't know where you thought you were going on that one, but there's still one more key running around here. Yeah, we'll get out the boomerang and take care of that guy, though. I wouldn't worry about that little guy. There we go.
Probably could shot from farther away, but oh well.
Yeah, that upgrade boomerang does have some range on it.
Mm-hmm. We only had the first boomerang for only one dungeon in the game, right?
Oh, I believe so.
We got the upgrade in the second one. Yep. And I hate these things now since they took my dang shield later.
Yeah, you got to watch out for those likes. They're called.
Well, they can't do anything to you. I don't think they can take your. They can't take that shield because that shield's equipped when you start the game.
I believe so. Yeah.
So yeah, they can't do anything to you right here. It's not until you get the magical shield, which I learned that lesson the painful way, that they can take that one.
And you gotta buy it again if you don't get out of the light quick enough. That's
90 rupees when you have to buy a lot of potions and stuff. I mean, that can get pretty expensive, really.
There just aren't a whole lot of rupees in this game in general. To be
I hate those bubbles. They don't take any of your health, but man, are they a pain.
Yep. When you get hit by them, you can't swing your sword for just a couple seconds. It's not long, but it's long enough for you to get hit by
there's whiz robes in that room or dark nuts. Yeah. Oh man, it's tough.
But now that we got through that room here, you'll see we've got to the item for this dungeon, and this is the step ladder.
Yes, step ladder.
And this will allow us to cross
one space yeah,
of the blue, water, whatever it is. It's water in the overworld, at least.
Yeah. I don't know what is in we'll say it's water. It's more scenic.
It makes sense, yeah. So this will allow us to cross those little areas of water there, and the enemies still can't do it, so it's very beneficial to get yourself in a place
it definitely is.
where the enemies can't get you.
Because you can find them from the side or wherever you need to do.
Very handy against some dark nuts later on in the game.
Oh, definitely.
It's also nice to have it, like we said, it is you can get to enemies easier, and also sometimes you don't have to light up these rooms.
Yeah.
Just because you'll know you'll be able to cross them.
Yeah, cross them.
So it's pretty handy. It's a little more handy than the raft.
Yeah, but not much more handy. Well, I guess you do use this throughout the game, so I guess it is a little more handy.
Yeah. Obviously, you can't cross again.
Yeah, right there. That's too big of a space.
But now we're going to get the dungeon map, and I believe we got the compass earlier. Yes, we did.
Yes,
So now it's time to make our way in the general direction of the boss.
Like I said, in the first 3 dungeons, you usually get the compass before you get the map.
Which doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
No, not in this game. No. We're going to put a dot up there, but nothing to go with it.
Yep, here we are at the boss fight here. His name is Gleeok, and he can be easy to kill if you get a bomb placed in the right spot. Well, I'm so sorry, this is not the boss. It's a
no. This is a.
My apologies. That was a boss for previous.
I was sitting here thinking, we beat the boss and we still have 2 minutes left in the video.
Sorry.
No, I was thinking the same thing. That's the main handler, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah, that's a mini boss.
That's our first mini boss. That's why we got confused.
Came out of nowhere on.
We do a lot of preparation before these videos, if you can't tell.
We messed up.
I was sitting there. We actually had some notes. It says multi-headed dragon, and I'm like, that's not a multi-headed dragon.
No, that was a 4-winged butterfly, is what that was. Hey, we all make mistakes.
We make numerous.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
We try to bomb ourselves out in the middle of nowhere
for really no good reason. But we're just having fun. Oh, that's what happens when you kill a few of those guys and you don't kill the keys, man. They just get everywhere.
Mini boss threw us off, man.
Yeah, he did.
We're wondering what's going on.
We're a little off our game now. Yeah, that was not Gleeok. Just so you know.
But we're almost there. Actually, should be within the next room or 2.
Yep. Now.
Yeah, here's the main boss called Gleeok.
I just jumped the gun a little bit.
And you'll just want to hit him in the head. And actually, I don't use a good strategy right here. It's better to you want to go from the front, to be honest with you.
Yep.
But it's not a hard boss, and he doesn't take much. Doesn't hurt you very much. So.
No. And once you kill one head, it will come off and start shooting fireballs at you. But I mean, we say he doesn't hurt you a whole lot, but he got you down pretty low there. Yeah. But once you kill him, you'll get the heart piece and you'll come in.
Well, don't fight him like me and just stand there the whole time getting fireballs. Him from the front, come out a little bit. Him from the front, come out a little bit. Use a little bit more strategy than I did.
You know what? You killed him without dying.
I did. That's true. That is true.
And now that we've got our piece of Triforce, that completes part 5 of our walkthrough.